This video is for physicians and advanced practice nurses wanting to learn more information about the New Jersey POLST form. For a more complete explanation of POLST and a step-by-step explanation on how to complete the POLST form, you may visit my webinar archived at the New Jersey Hospital Association website. For your convenience, the link is posted on this website page. The New Jersey POLST form is a single-page practitioner order form that specifies patient preferences regarding life-sustaining treatments. This is a doctor or nurse practitioner order, just like writing vital signs Q-shift or vancomycin 1 gram Q24 hours. These are actionable medical orders that specify patient preferences. According to New Jersey law, they must be followed by the medical team. One of the most important points to understand about the POLST form is that it's portable across healthcare systems. For example, if the POLST form is completed in the doctor's office, it is active in the office, active on the refrigerator door as an out-of-hospital DNR if that's what it reads, and active in the emergency room and on the medical floors if the patient is hospitalized. If the patient is transferred from the hospital to a skilled nursing facility, it's active in the ambulance ride over to the facility and at the facility. And it may return with the patient and be again posted on the refrigerator door when they go home. Although it does not need to be rewritten at each facility, it's recommended that the practitioner at each facility address the POLST form and confirm with the patient or decision maker that it is current regarding patient preferences. Many states across the country are developing POLST forms, and you can view them at www.polst.org. If you do this, you'll quickly notice that the New Jersey form looks a little different from other state forms. First, the code status is placed towards the bottom of the form, and patient goals of care are placed at the top. This arrangement reminds the medical team to always focus on patient goals and never begin end-of-life discussions with, "What do you want us to do when your heart stops?" New Jersey Goals of Care believes that it is critical for patients and decision makers to first understand the diagnosis and prognosis before deciding on treatments. Where practical, it is vital that practitioners first discuss diagnosis and prognosis before asking questions about end-of-life care or attempting to complete the POLST form. We suggest the physician or nurse practitioner first estimate how well the patient or the patient's proxy understands the situation by asking such questions as the following. What's your understanding of what the doctors have told you thus far? Or, what's your understanding of why we did these tests? Once the patient is informed about the diagnosis and the prognosis, the next step is to establish goals of care. People entering the final phase of their life may have different goals, whether they're frail elders or younger patients facing a terminal illness. For some, the goal may be to live independently for as long as they possibly can. For others, it may be to live long enough to attend a family event or a holiday. For others still, the goal may be to die a peaceful death at home with the help of hospice care. It's critical then that the patient or the decision maker understand, as best as the practitioner can estimate, the overall prognosis. Care and phrasing the prognosis can help the patient or decision maker hear it clearly. For example, you might say, "I'm concerned you may be entering the final weeks or months of life." You may also find it useful or helpful to use phrases like days to weeks, weeks to months, or months to years. Once the prognosis has been shared, goals can be clarified by asking such simple questions as, "What's important to you during this time?" Or, "Where do you want to be during this time?" Once the goals of care are established, the practitioner can then make suggestions on how to organize the medical care in an effort to meet patient goals. The practitioner may simply say, "If these are your goals, then this is what I would suggest," and at that point begin completing the POLST form. The form is structured to serve as a script for the discussion, beginning with goals of care, then scope of care, then artificial nutrition, and finally CPR. Remember to reference the patient goals when discussing each section. Only recommend those interventions that will help the patient achieve his or her particular goal. Let me leave you with some summary points regarding the New Jersey POLST form. The POLST form should be completed for all patients entering their final phase of life, regardless of goals or potential levels of care. The form may also be used for any patient who wants to make their preferences clear earlier on, regardless of prognosis. This means that any healthy adult in New Jersey can have a POLST form. Remember that it is a doctor or nurse practitioner order. It should not be completed by anyone other than the doctor or advanced practice nurse. The patient should have a good understanding of the diagnosis and prognosis while completing the POLST form with you. The form is portable across healthcare settings and does not need to be rewritten unless preferences change. And finally, New Jersey Goals of Care has created a simple POLST completion tool that a social worker, skilled staff member, or even a patient or family member can use to help prepare for POLST completion with the doctor or nurse practitioner. While this is not an official POLST form, it does address all of the questions on the New Jersey POLST form, and it can be used to help both patients and doctors with POLST completion. The tool is available on this website. Again, for a step-by-step explanation on POLST and how to complete the form, please visit my webinar archived at the New Jersey Hospital Association website. You'll find the link on this page. Our website also has tools and videos for patients and family members who may be struggling with healthcare decisions. We hope that you'll refer them to this website so they may benefit from these free services. New Jersey Goals of Care is a nonprofit foundation devoted to improving medical decision-making for all New Jersey seniors. We hope you and your staff will consider supporting us in these efforts. You can make a contribution to this website or reach us through the email posted. Thank you.